This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, Ananya, Ashok, Dinesh, Deepti, Nafis, Prashant, Satyam. Good morning. Hi, Ashok. I think these days you're not regular. Can you hear me, Ashok? Hi, Karthik. Can you hear me?
Yes, Sunil.
I think you're also not regular, right? Is it on and off?
Pardon?
Are you? I think if you're missing few sessions. Am I right?
No, yesterday only I missed due to production issues. Day before yesterday, I slept late night. Sunil.
Oh, okay. Which platform you're working?
I'm looking testing
Okay. Automation.
manual and in API,
Manual and
API testing
okay.
interface.
Okay. Okay. So let's proceed
Yeah,
with today's session. So in the last session, Ananya, I hope you remember, we had discussed with the playbook with the loops. You can implement loops in playbooks. Okay, so today let's proceed with few more examples. Okay, tomorrow we will learn how to perform related actions using error handling. So there are few miscellaneous topics which are pending. So with that, we will be completing Ansible today. Okay, so the requirement is, please observe here. Tree needs to be installed. Git needs to be uninstalled. JDK needs to be updated. If all the packages needs to be installed, tree needs to be installed, git needs to be installed, JDK needs to be installed, we'll create one variable and we pass these values, or we can run the loop with these three values, isn't it? But one needs to be installed, this one needs to be uninstalled, one needs to be updated. So here also we should have variables. So here for package we need to have variables, whether the action you want to perform needs to have variables. Look at the way we create a playbook. Playbook 11.yaml file, installing software packages, host web server. What is web server? You know, web server is nothing but the group name. I won't run the playbook on specific group. Item.a, if it is one variable, we write just item. If it is one variable in the playbook, the variable name we write it as item. Do you remember in the last class? I said item is a predefined word. But in case if your playbook needs multiple variables, with which needs values needs to be passed through a loop, then you should write item.variable name, item.a, item.b, and item.c. I'm using with underscore item. Here you pass the values. Tree present, no. Tree will be installed without updating the apt repository. Git uninstalled without updating the apt repository. JDK will be uninstalled without updating. Apache 2 will be installed with updating the apt repository. Like this. Point what I want to show in this example is that when we have multiple variables which should be used inside the loop, then you should write item.variable name. If it is one single variable, just you can write use item. In a previous playbook for it, you can just write item. If it is multiple variables, item.a, item.b, and item. Okay. So let's run this. We have created a playbook. folder called playbooks. We have discussed few playbook. Let's create a new playbook. Okay. What's there in 20 rated? How is your job going on, Prashant?
Yeah, I'm currently conducting audits.
Currently,
Conducting audits.
conducting orders,
Audits.
audits. Okay.
Sir, how about your evening class? How many people were there yesterday?
House full 250.
Oh, great.
Go to meeting
Congratulations.
capacity was 450. Go to meeting capacity was 250 maximum participants. So it was full.
Great.
I think you have referred few
Many
participants.
of them are from the
Uh-huh. Oh, thank you. They were saying reference by Prashant.
Mhm.
Last time for our batch, it was an interactive session, right? We used to take the participants' background introduction for a few minutes. And then we used to, as there are
Sir,
no number of participants, directly starting the slide.
So 250 introduction, that will be a huge introduction.
Yeah. Okay. See, you guys have successfully executed. So point what I want to tell you in this example, when you're using loops, we can have multiple variables. Okay. Variable name should be item.a, item.b, and item.c compulsory. You should not write ABC. And with underscore item is a keyword which helps you to identify that the loop will execute for 4 times. Okay. Working with multiple modules with multiple with underscore items. What is multiple with underscore items? Look at this. With underscore items, you indicates that it is a loop. Here also we have one more with underscore item, indicates that we have a loop. So the point is, don't be under impression that one playbook will have only one loop. No, this loop is for user module. This loop is a file module. You want to create 10 users and you want to create 10 files. Loops, we have to use 2 loops. So pairwise combination goes module and the corresponding loop, second module and the corresponding loop, third module and the corresponding loop. So that is the reason I have mentioned the statement as working with multiple modules with multiple with underscore items. So don't be under the impression that we can have only one with underscore item. We can have multiple with underscore items. Look at this. I want to create these users. So item.a, item.b, and item.c, username, password, user, home directory, file module. A and B, file name, and whether it is touch or directory. Touch is nothing but creating a file, directory is creating a directory. So let's create this clip. Multiple users, yellow color. Multiple files, yellow color. You're getting the playbook has made successfully changes in the manage nodes. Okay. Okay. Next concept is handlers. Next concept we should understand handlers. Please try to understand it. Handler is a piece of code that gets executed if some other module is successfully executed. Handler is a piece of code which is executed if some other module is executed successfully and made some changes. Now the requirement is if one module is successful, then only I want some code to be executed. At runtime, if a module is successful, then only I want some code to be executed. In that case, we should use the concept of handlers. Handlers are always executed after all the task section is completed. So handler is a different section. Look at this. Look at this example. Please look at this example. Dinesh, can you hear me?
Yes, Sunil.
Try to understand this playbook. What I'm doing in this playbook, apt module is for installing packages, right?
Yes, yes.
Apache 2
Apache 2.
Apache 2 is getting installed.
Yeah.
This is one task, installing Apache 2. One more
Yeah.
task, editing index.html. Which module I'm using? Copy module. What content I'm using? Some word where I want to paste it in the index.html file. Okay.
Yeah.
Generally, the
So
task
for
section, how many plays we are having? 2 plays.
2 plus. But for editing, for copying only, we'll be using the copy module, right? Now you are editing the file. You are not sending to. Then why we are using that copy module?
No, copy module is copying the file. If the source is a file, you can mention the path. It's not a file. I want to hard code one word.
Yeah.
You can write that one word like this. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Dinesh?
Well, it's only copy. No, Sunil. Copy is only for copying the file from source to destination, right?
You are right.
Hmm.
Copy has
So
having 2 functionalities. Copy module is copying the files from the controller to manager nodes. We have seen that.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to copy a file. I want to copy some word. In double quotes, you can write some code.
Okay, okay. So this
That
word
word
will
will
be
be
copied into.
copied into index.html.
Okay, okay, Sunil. Okay.
And then the first time we are using a new section called handler. Okay. Handler is a
Mm,
piece of code which will be executed if some other module is successfully executed. Did you understand? Dinesh? Now tell me when the handler will be executed.
if both the tasks are completed successfully, I mean both above tasks like installing Apache and editing that file and restarting Apache completed file, then only that handler.
Both the tasks are completed, then only handler gets executed. Now the point is,
Yeah.
this is one task,
Yeah.
installing the apt module. Next one is copy module.
Editing.
Have you observed in copy module there's a keyword called notify?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Sunil.
Is there any notify in the apt module?
No, no.
No. And what here I'm writing it as restart
Apache.
Apache 2. What is that handler name? Is it matching? Handler name is also matching with notify, isn't it? This
Yeah.
means
So you
this
are
handler
sending.
is related to copy module only.
Okay.
Handler is related to copy module only. Handler is a piece of code that gets executed if some other module is executed. Which module in our case? Copy module. So how can we link a handler to a specific module using notify?
Sunil, I have a doubt here.
Yes, Dinesh.
If you don't mention that notify also, see, it will execute in sequential order only, right? One by
No.
one only. First it will task, first it will install
Okay, 1
Apache.
minute. This is handler section. The behavior of handler section is completely different. When you are using handler should be linked to one task.
Task. Okay.
Compulsory.
Okay.
You need to link it. Handler is a piece of code. Look at the concept. Handler is a piece of code that gets executed. Some other module is successful. Which module you are linking? You have to link it, right? Your playbook may have 10 modules.
Okay.
When writing a handler, you need to link it to the module. How do you link it? By using notify.
So
Let's
now you
create
can
this
link
playbook.
it to first module.
It's up to you. If you want, you can link it to
Okay.
first module. You can link it to second module. You have to link the handler. Okay.
So what it will
Now,
do after first module completed, it will restart, right? That's it.
in our case,
Yeah. In our case, after
our handler
installing.
is linked. No, our handler is linked to which module?
Now in second module, if you link to first module, it will install Apache and then it will restart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever module you link, it gets executed. Let's do this.
And Sunil, how we will come to know the the keys and all, like what are the with underscore item, like that you said, right? How we will come to know these are the default ones which we need to use?
By learning either through Google or by
Sir, I couldn't hear what
somewhere.
his question was. Can you ask him to repeat the question?
Which one right now? Just recently?
Right now, yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
asking.
there.
Yeah,
Yes,
finish,
Sunil, you
finish.
can. No, you can tell Sunil.
No, you tell.
How we will come to know these are the particular modules and these are the keywords with underscore item, like that we need to use? How will, is there any
Okay.
specific keywords or else modules?
That's
Or else
how.
how
That is the concept of learning, right? We should learn the technology either through Google.
I would have to Google because there are lots of playbooks online that I do see. Telegram has a huge Russian group that has related to Ansible, around 3,000 people or something. They work on Ansibles like that.
Installing Apache to green color. That means it's already installed. Second task is copy module. Let's look at this, try to understand. Chetan, as copy module is successful, as index.html successfully changed, then handler is executed.
Yes.
As copy module is successful, then only handler is executed. Okay. What happens if I repeat the same playbook one more time? There will be no changes in the manager node. Copy module will be in green color. Am I right, Chetan?
Yes.
So handler will be executed or not?
Yeah, it will execute then.
Handler is a piece of code that is executed when another module is successfully executed and has made some changes. Only when the manager node is changed, then only the handler gets executed. Okay. I want to run the playbook one more time. Installing Apache to green color. Editing index to high. Copy module also green color. Are you getting running handler? Chetan? Are you getting running handler? Handler is not executed.
Yes. So
Why?
it
Because
will execute only once.
no, it will execute only whenever the task section is successfully made some changes in the manager.
Changes. Yeah. After
When
the
it is
changes,
changed,
it will
it gets
run.
executed. Okay. So related
Yes.
actions you can perform by using handler. Okay. If one is successful, then only it will execute. So handler is, this is handler. And there is error handling again. Handler is different and error handling is different. I have seen some participants getting confused in the interviews. Handler and error handling. Error handling is different. What is error handling? If any module fails, handling is if any module is successful, then you can perform related actions. If it is failure, then you want to perform related actions, and that's basically go for error handling. Look at this. If a module in an Ansible, if module fails in Ansible, the execution of playbook terminates over there, like in many programming languages. Abnormal termination whenever an exception is raised or something like that, you can relate it. When we know a certain module might fail, when you think that a module may fail, but still you want to continue the execution of playbook, then we use error handling. The section of code which might generate an error should be given in the block section. If you think that this particular code may generate error at the runtime, we write that section in the block section. If it generates error, control comes to rescue section. Just so there are two sections, block section and rescue section. If block section gives an error, the control comes to rescue section. Always section is executed every time, irrespective whether the block is successful or failure. I think if you have some people, if let's say if you are having some basic knowledge on Java, you have I think try section, catch section, and always section. I think so. So something similar to it. Piece of code which will generate error, we write it in try section in Java. Here it is, we write it in the block section. So all this theory will be more simplified when we look at an example. Look at the example. Chetan, creating a playbook. I want to run the playbook in all machines. Task, block, section, rescue section, always section. Which module I'm using? APT module. Apache 1 I'm installing. APT module is for installing software packages. So Chetan, what I'm trying to do, I want to install Apache 1 in managed nodes, all the managed nodes. Okay. The point is, Apache 1 is an outdated software. It is not there in the APT repository also. Definitely it fails. Apache 1 is not there. So if my requirement is Apache 1, if it is not happening, then what I'll in the rescue section I'm installing Apache 2. At least I want Apache 2. If this not happens, it just gives an error. I want to come with this solution. My requirement is Apache 1 to be installed. In case if it is not getting installed, I need Apache 2. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the concept. So with underscore items, I think URI module is giving an error as of my knowledge. Let's see with IP addresses. Whether it is Apache 1 or Apache 2, finally always section will execute, and I want to check whether the URL responding or not. The Apache 2 URL is responding or not.
Sunil, I have a doubt regarding Ansible
Run,
installation.
run. I think URI is failing. I'm not sure why URI is failing. Check that. Apache 1 failing, so Apache 2 getting executed. Okay, URL response is also successful.
So URL package, is it installed?
Yes, URL is successfully working, green color. Only one thing is not working. This IP address 52 is not working. See what is happening here. Try to understand the playbook. Installing Apache 1 failed. That is the reason Apache 2 is getting installed. If one module fails, then I want other module to be executed. In that case, we go for error handling. In error handling, there are three blocks, three sections: block section, rescue section, always section. Okay. Yes, Prashant. You have some question.
Sir, I was saying, like, is there any issues with the URL module that, I wanted to
think
check,
so.
like, do we have URL module
There is some
installed?
problem with the URL module. I need to fix that. Dinesh, you said you have some question.
Yeah, if in case if you don't write that block and rescue, if you are having 3 tasks and first task fail, na, second task and third task won't execute.
It will not execute. Program will be terminated abnormally, like in other programming languages. Like okay.
Okay. And what if you don't give -b, Sunil, there? We can, instead of that, we can give, while running the playbook, you said B for higher privileges, right?
Yes, you are right.
Instead of that, we can give permissions, right? chmod to that playbook. So what will happen?
Permissions we give it to files or directories. We will not give permission. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when you are installing Apache 2, some folders should have write permissions. Otherwise, it will not be installed.
Yeah.
For that, we use -b for higher privileges.
Okay. So and what is the use of that PIP Python pip? Why we are installing Python pip? See, Ubuntu mission by default comes with Python 3 or Python something. Then why again we are installing Python pip?
So if you are using Ansible, sometimes it also uses Python pip package. So for that reason, we have installed Python pip also. If without Python pip also it is working, that's fine. But sometimes it is asking you, we're looking for Python pip not available. This kind of error messages. So that's the reason I have installed Python pip also. Okay.
Okay, Sunil. Thanks.
So in many sites also they recommend to install Python package as well as Python pip also. That is the reason I'm also going with that. Okay. So with this, we have completed the concept of Ansible. So I hope we had an overall exposure towards Ansible. Ansible is used for performing. Ansible is used for performing configurations. It's used for performing configurations. Assuming a client is having 100 machines. Previously, before the concept of before the era of DevOps, they used to do manually these many servers, where they used to hire a lot of operations team to do that. But here we are using Ansible. We are performing configurations. Okay. So Dinesh, roles, give me some time. I will check and update you on the roles. Okay, check Dinesh. With this, we have completed the Ansible.
Okay, Sunil.
Kubernetes. Okay. Instead of starting Kubernetes now, it is just hardly 20 minutes we are having. So I want to stop the session today. So let's start Kubernetes freshly from tomorrow's session. Okay. Any questions? How are you, Satyam?
Sunil, what about like roles? Something you said, like you.
I will discuss that. Maybe I don't have running examples. I'll prepare it and allocate it.
Okay, Sunil.
Roles is simple, just one session. We understand roles. Hi,
Hello,
Satyam.
sir. I'm doing good. Doing good, sir.
Any interviews you have attended recently?
No, sir. Currently, today I have to appear for my final term exams.
Oh,
So,
still you are in exams. Okay.
yes, sir.
So your preparation is going on?
Yes, sir. I'm preparing for my exam.
When is your
And I'm
exam today?
even today around 11:30 a.m.
Then why are you
11:30
attending
to
online
12:30.
class? You have to prepare for your exam, huh?
No, sir. It's fine. So it's only about 1 hour. Then it's okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ananya, how are you? Have you again tested negative?
I didn't go for test again, Sunil. I'm good now.
Okay, so are you planning to go to test negative or you are avoiding?
No. I know even the healthcare people said that if you don't show any symptoms for the next 10 days, you are good to join the people. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not thinking to go for a negative test.
Okay. Okay.
Sir,
Rajendra.
Rajendra here.
Yes, Rajendra.
Sir, what
Please
about
tell me.
Kubernetes? How many sessions we will have this time? Last time we had
Kubernetes,
only
I'm planning to
architect
have 4 sessions.
4 sessions. Okay.
Okay.
So by the way, I have passed solution architect exam yesterday.
Oh, associate level
Yes, sir, associate level.
completed?
Completed, sir.
Oh, very good, Rajendra. So,
Thank you
how
for
was
your
the?
guidance.
I just want to know, did my training help you out, Rajendra?
Yeah, your training conceptually, yes, it was really helpful because I didn't know about networking concept, that's right.
Okay.
So that really helpful
So,
actually.
and then additional preparation, what did you do?
I have taken some Udemy courses like Stephen Marek actually. One course is really good there, and as well as practice exam. That's it, sir.
Dumps?
No, I did not get that.
Not prepared dumps? Without preparing dumps, you have tried?
The practice exams actually, you know,
Which course, Udemy?
Stephen Marek. I will share with you. Stephen
Actually,
Marek actually.
when I was writing the exam, even I followed the same course. It helped a lot.
Exactly. Even that practice exam also is like numbers only, sir. It's, if once you get
Stephen?
idea, Stephen Marek, M-A. R.
So it's double A, Marek. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Okay, I've shared this with you guys. Sir, I've shared it with you.
What?
This course.
Okay. Course in the sense, it's already.
I've downloaded it and
No,
it's in my.
lectures you are having.
Yeah.
Did you buy this?
Actually, sir, 23 hours lectures are there, and it covers a full syllabus actually.
Ultimate AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate level.
Yes. Yes, yes,
This is new. This is new.
It is developer associate.
Okay. So does it have practice test?
Yeah,
Yeah.
another course is there. Actually, it contains 2 practice exam, but there is another 4 practice exam actually. It's like a dumps only, sir. Means,
Where is
yes,
that?
but
Which one? Can you guide me?
the Stephen Marek practice exam, same one. Maybe below you can see. Can you go scroll down? So somehow you can see there some practice exams also.
Practice test.
Yes.
Developer one.
Is it developer associate?
This is professional. This is associate.
Practice, right.
Practice exam.
Actually,
we also have one more practice exam in this Udemy, Sunil. Actually, I even got like 5 to 6 questions covered from those practice exam in the original exam. That is by John Bonds or something like that.
Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the
actually,
information.
one thing I want to mention here, sir. Actually,
Yes.
before you joining your course, I started with this actually, but somehow the concept was not clear, so I really didn't get it. After completing your course, then I think it was easy for me to capture
Now
most
you
of the
may
things.
then you feel comfortable learning this.
Yes, actually. So thanks for your guidance, sir. Thank you so much.
Rajendra. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. Okay. Even yeah. Okay. Actually, my certification has expired. I also should attempt certification.
I think you can just practice the papers and give it, Sunil.
I have to practice. I don't. Okay.
Because
So
it's you who
anybody,
teaches us in a very good manner. Like it will be like spoon feeding for me, especially from your teaching. I
Are you
can't
practicing, Ananya?
directly.
All this Ansible, Docker.
Actually, I'm just going through the videos, Sunil, because I am aiming for developer position. Just wanted to have knowledge on all this.
Which platform?
So
Java
this is
developer?
same. No, I'm preparing for Python now.
Python. Okay. You're learning Python by yourself?
Yes,
Okay. Which course? Udemy course?
Udemy course and someone YouTube and everything.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow where we'll start with Kubernetes. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chetan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.